While any player can ignite an argument, the controversial ones are usually at the center of them. Some of them may use the title to the love them or hate them elites, but we're more interested in the players who can rile up a fandom with inconsistency, ambiguous identities, and gaps between perception and production. There's no formula for identifying these players. It's more of a more you know it when you see it situation. So, welcome to the first installment of NBA teams' most polarizing players. Let's get this party started. At number 1, James Wiseman of the Golden State Warriors. With only 39 NBA games under his belt and only 3 collegiate games prior, James Wiseman's number 2 pick in 2020 remains a huge unknown. His actual tools leap off the screen. His 7-foot frame features a sweeping 7'6" wingspan, and he has enough bounce to play above the rim. His size and athleticism should at the very least qualify him for a rim-running job, and if his jump shooting flashes become more consistent, his game might expand beyond that. But what if that expansion never takes place? Shooting success is not certain. There is no reason to expect he will add passing to his arsenal, and his defensive influence could always be limited by a lack of awareness. What if he's merely a DeAndre Jordan reincarnation? That's a good player, but he's a long way from being the franchise player Golden State hopes Wiseman will be. At number 2, Russell Westbrook for the LA Lakers. Russ is an all-time great, both as a prolific player and as one of the most divisive players to ever play in the NBA. He's a former MVP who popularized the triple-double. He's also a career 43.7, 30.5, 78.9 shooter who ranks 98th in minutes played and 6th in turnovers. He has coexisted with some of once-in-a-generation greats, but his unpredictable shooting shrinks the floor and his decision-making can be frustrating. His future will involve both Hall of Fame induction and continued participation in basketball-related barbershop disputes. His violent play style is both his ferocious signature and possibly the most significant thing holding him back. Moving into the Hollywood spotlight and onto a team that isn't exactly built to hide his flaws has only increased the polarity, not that he needed it. At number 3, Tyler Hero of the Miami Heat. Tyler Hero may be making this an old evaluation, since he appears to have arrived this season via cannon blast and hasn't slowed down since. Having said that, the 21-year-old ceiling remains unknown. He had a strong rookie season, a fantastic bubble run, a mediocre sophomore campaign, and has already hinted at a third-year surge. It's almost all positive, but it doesn't guarantee he'll be a better version of Devin Booker as Miami hopes. Defense is always a struggle. Playmaking may always be of a secondary nature. The Heat will take that if he develops into a top scorer and shooter, but right now, he isn't there. At number 4, Brook Lopez of the Milwaukee Bucks. The Bucks aren't exactly rife with divisive players, as you'd expect from the defending champions. Even this option seems a touch uneasy, since when Brook Lopez is on a roll, Milwaukee is at its finest. As a 7-foot center, his ability to span the floor helps open up attack lanes for Giannis Antetokounmpo, while Lopez's strength and instincts help him anchor the defensive interior. However, his skill set is quite fixed. This can pose a problem in a league that increasingly emphasizes adaptability. He's becoming more of a specialist, which limits the Bucks' options while he's on the court. They're basically married to drop pick-and-roll coverage with him, and while he does it well, opposition offenses know what's coming. On offense, he does most of his work from a distance, which is beneficial when his shots are falling, but they haven't been falling on a consistent basis as of late. At number 5, D'Angelo Russell of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Russell has been previously named to the All-Star team and has twice averaged more than 20 points. More than one squad has pinned its hopes on his ability to make a difference. In the 2015 draft, the Lakers selected him 2nd overall. After acquiring him in a sign-and-trade deal for Kevin Durant, the Warriors maxed him out. To pry Russell out of Golden State, the Timberwolves sent a poorly protected first-round pick. However, Russell does have some ardent supporters. I put D'Lo with the same skill set as the James Harden types. Don't take my words and twist them around, but the same skill set. The Kyrie Irving types, Patrick Beverley told Ethan Thomas of Zone Coverage. A player that is God-gifted skill-wise, can pass the ball, can shoot, and can get to the free throw line. Russell fits that description on occasion, and on such nights, he looks like an offensive star. On far too many others, he struggles with tunnel vision, streaky shooting, and close-range finishing that is hampered by a lack of explosiveness. His teams have historically performed better when he's not around, which may be the most damning aspect of his resume. Well guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Top NBA, and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a video. See you all next time.